Hey, Inger. I just wanted to go over a couple of things with you. As far as, come on, Firefox. Hold on. Let me close this out. Okay. For the reasons why your ad might not be showing up, or you said it does show up, but it shows up funky. Okay. These are a couple of things that you might want to check as well. Okay. The logo. Okay. It has to be a certain size because if it's larger than the container, and let's say that the responsive ad is trying to put in a 728 by 90 AdSense ad, right? I mean, like obviously you can't see it here, and that's probably the same thing that you're experiencing. But some other people might not experience the same thing because you're on the computer where that responsive ad is supposed to be displayed and so forth. Okay, so make sure that your logo, like this one for instance, if I view image info, it's going to be 250 pix by 9. So that's 2.5 inches by zero point 0.9 inches, right? I've even done 250 by 100 just to make it easy, okay? So it's like 2.5 inches by 1 inch, okay, on your logo, okay? So that's one thing. And the reason why I say that is because if it's larger than that, then that ad is not going to fit, and so it'll go beneath and come out all funky looking, okay? That's happened to me before. Now, if you go to the header section, obviously you want the header position to the top. You want header 4, which you said you've chosen. Slider position, we're not using a slider, but if I had one, I'd want it below, obviously, the header and so forth, my menu and all that. So header content 1, you want to leave empty. Header content 2, you want to leave empty. Obviously, header content 3, you want a banner. Now, remember I told you there were several things to choose from. The tagline, the search bar, tag and search, or just leave empty, okay? Just want to leave, header content 3, I want a banner. Okay, so choose banner. If you have the contact info in there or whatever, just delete that stuff. I know it comes like preset up, it's like 555-1212 or whatever, Avada automatically puts that in there. And as far as like email address, just make sure that that's empty. And then obviously that's where your code goes, right? And as you can see, I'm using a BT responsive address. BT is baby thrush. And then just save changes, okay? The other thing that you want to talk about, or I want to talk about, is the padding, okay? So when I talk about padding, it's the space between the logo margin. Okay, hold on. Let's see if it'll let me highlight the logo. Okay, see right here beneath, if you watch my mouse right here, this is padding, okay? And then this is padding, okay, top to bottom, okay? You want to make sure, because you want to make this space big enough for that responsive ad as well, okay? It's going to go over here, in this area. So I know in the header content, you'll go to header styling, okay? Now here's the header padding. Okay, it's the first thing on the top. Controls the top, right, bottom, left padding for the header. Okay, so what I have set up here with that logo size. Okay, now you can use a 250 pix by 90 like I did, or you can use a 250 pix by 100. Okay, that's probably max. And of course, on the logo, it makes it a lot easier because on your, let me go back here, on your Retina display, it has to be 2 times the size of the main logo, right? So if it's a 250 pix by 100 pix, then obviously you want to do a 500 pix by 200. Does that make sense for your Retina? And it's not going to mess it up, okay? And all that is for just to make it look better. I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's like a high resolution Retina, So let's go back to the header section. We'll go back to header styling. Again, you'll see on the first one, I have minus 20 pix. Okay, so that's going to pull it in a little bit tighter, and then 0 on the left and 0 on the right and 0 on the left, and then the bottom minus 20 pix. Okay, so it's minus 20 pix from top. Don't change the right. Minus 20 pix from the bottom, and then 0 pix to the left. Now you don't necessarily have to do minus 20. I just like it to kind of squeeze in, where it looks a little bit closer. If you did 0, like we'll go 0 pix here and there. So, I mean, it really doesn't matter if Avada If you just installed it and it's the 5.1.5 version, it's probably going to come out 000. Okay, I'm just letting you know that. So if I say changes and I go over here and you can kind of see the space there, and now if I refresh it, it should open up. It should. Well, it didn't, but I probably need to refresh or something like that. But that's normally what I have set up, unless it's on the logo side of it, and the logo is obviously 00000. So you can set it either way. Let me clear flush or flush my cache. Let me go up here. Oh shoot! Hold on, let me go back. History, clear recent, clear cache, clear now. Okay. Well, anyways, that's what I use as minus 2020. I don't know why it's not doing that unless I have some stupid CSS in here, which I don't. Okay, but anyways, that's normally what I like to do. I mean, it will change. It's probably not just because it's not updating fast enough. But typically I'll do minus 20 picks, like I said, top padding, minus 20 picks on bottom padding, okay? And that's just going to squeeze it in. If you go any more than that, then it's probably going to make your ad all jacked up. And I'm assuming if you've already created your menu, your logo is probably too big, and so what's happening is that it's pushing that ad beneath and making it come out all funky. That's the only thing I can think of. So as long as if you header padding, you can do 000, logo padding 000. Just make sure that your logo is 2.5 inches by 1 inch, and the retina is only double that or times 2, which would be 5 inches by 2 inches. Okay, and select the 4 like I said. Leave empty. Obviously header content 3. You want a banner ad, and then your code will go right here, your banner code. Okay, and then just save changes, and hopefully that'll fix it. Because that's really the only thing I can think of. It didn't come to mind until after I had my second cup of coffee. So try that out and check your logo size, and that should fix your problem. Okay, see how it changed? See, now there's more space there. It took a while to refresh. So, but what I'm saying is if you do the minus 20, then it'll kind of squeeze it in and make the space a little bit tighter, which I think is a lot better because it shows up better on mobile. So that's just my opinion. But anyways, check that out because I'm going to say 90% sure that's probably going to be your problem is the size of your logo. So anyways, I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you in the next one.